It's a beautiful day on Playa Hermosa, and I'm taking a little break from my lifeguard shift today, and I just wanted to share some thoughts that have been on my mind, and specifically this idea of happiness, because I think that we get really fixated on the idea of wanting to be happy or feeling happy. I wouldn't say, I mean, some people I've seen sort of get addicted to it, but I think as a culture, and certainly within our society, promotes this idea that happiness is something that we should be pursuing all the time, and it's something that should be fulfilling. And I actually disagree. I think that fulfillment comes from having a sense of direction, and not from happiness. I think happiness is great, and it comes and it goes, and we can celebrate it when it's there and think about it when it's not, or think about what we want to change or what conditions we're experiencing. So to me, this idea of happiness is really just an entry point, and the real opportunity is to move towards this idea of fulfillment and direction, and understanding how to guide ourselves there when we're out of sync, or we're not really sure how to get to that place. And it's the other thing about it that I think is really important, is to recognize this idea of fulfillment and this idea of direction that gives us a sense of that as not a goal, not an end goal, but really a place to direct ourselves towards, or to orient towards. Like the horizon, as it was described to me, the horizon, no matter how many steps you take towards it, it continues to be that far away. And I think that if we can get a sense of who we want to be in the world and a sense of direction, then we can pursue fulfillment in that way, and we can have a greater sense of purpose and identity without the fleetingness of happiness. We can still experience happiness whenever it comes up, and we should. The more often, the better. I'd ask you to consider this thought as well, and where does your sense of purpose come from? Where does your identity come from? Is it wrapped up in the work you do, or is it part of how you go through the world? And are you able to recognize how you go through the world? So no matter where you are, you have that opportunity to feel fulfilled, to express yourself, to pursue your direction, to be who you want to be in the world. All of these things. This to me is a great, exciting, challenging, but an amazing opportunity. And I hope that you are able to separate your sense of purpose and being from the individual things that you do, and think more about it as the way you do it. Like I said, the way you go through the world, because I think that's really ultimately our greatest opportunity, is to have a sense of that, because I think that's where our fulfillment's going to come from. Like I said, so no matter where you are, you have a chance to do it. No matter where you are, you have a chance to express yourself and feel like you are who you need to be. And take away some of the ups and downs that come from allowing happiness to substitute for that sense of purpose or a sense of fulfillment. Yeah, all right, well that's what was on my mind today. And I got to get back to the lifeguard tower, and hopefully there's nobody to save today, and I can relax and eat fried plantain. Talk to you soon.